Neyland Stadium in Knoxville, one of the great venues in all of college football and home to the Tennessee Volunteers. And this crowd knows that when the balls run through the tee, they are in for a show. We have a late season top 25 showdown that could be crucial to the postseason picture. And the Volunteers will put toe to leather and will get started. And they desperately wanted to attempt the return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So TCU's offense takes the field for the first time today. And this guy is a big-time star. Just an electricity follows him onto the field.
He's a workhorse, too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell cow running back. He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. This kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
He's looking for a man on second down. He looks that one in nicely. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
You know, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
They'll leave it with the lone back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
be taking Reigns, Cobb, Clay, Durbin, Burgess are going down 4. Fucking Fournier going down. Right, because I don't have any other quarterbacks that are. 758, what a pussy. Alright, you're just gonna stay out the rest of the game, sir, you freshman.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Zings it complete to the right. And he's not going to get there. The deep.
Who the fuck was that? What a play. Dude, Gage Teague's a monster.
Stands tall and makes the stop. The Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the returner is stopped.
About to cut to the right, too, bro.
So Tennessee's offense will take the field for the first time. When you have a weapon like this on the outside, and a guy in the secondary whose job is to take everything away, it's going to be a great matchup, guys.
It's so fun to see how you attack great safeties in the middle of the field. Are you willing to do that, or are you going to try to live on the perimeter? This offensive matchup will be great.
Yeah, normally you'd say receiver versus safety, the receiver's going to win. This safety, though, has got the speed to run with this guy. He's going to make it interesting back there.
Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. It is a maxim of Tennessee football that you must be physical.
Physical. This is the kind of people they are, right? Tennessee people are physical. They want to do the dirty work. They're willing to do the dirty work, and you love it when your team has a bunch of grinders, a bunch of physical guys, a bunch of blue-collar guys that want to work.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll try the run. Shows him the stiff arm. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Looking for a crease to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Throwing right. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
Quick pass on the fly motion. Looking for room at the 30. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And the ball's getting set on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. They'll run the screen. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The Vols want to crank the tempo. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up.
No excuses.
Tries again to get it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be
Oh
disappointing.
my God, dude, are you fucking kidding me?
Intercepted at the goal
Fucking
line.
dumb shit always happens.
The 50, the 40.
I can't
The
believe
20,
you just got
the
my
10.
own fucking receiver.
Touchdown, TCU. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
Man, the offense rolls the dice. They want 6. They
My own fucking player, bro. If not, this motherfucker was gonna be wide open. That's crazy. Like, what the fuck? How the fuck did I...
With the field goal, they choose to be aggressive, and man, do they make a big mistake. Throw the football, intercepted. Not only that, he takes it all the way back to the house. What a momentum swing in this football game.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's on the loose. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Volunteers. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The offense set for a 1st down play. They go to the counter. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Just nothing doing on that last run. They knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the 1st quarter. Entertaining 1st quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Got magic. Make magic.
Takes it on the return. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44.
Get this block.
Try to get it to the edge. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
On second down, he's looking downfield.
Oh, no. Oh, wow, what a terrible move. Jesus.
Bust through behind his pad. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs go on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play there and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Wants to fire on second down. He makes the connection. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Defense just didn't have an answer there on the slant throw. Once the completion was made, they just couldn't get to the ball carrier and get him down on the ground.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. The give to the tailback. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest and pound that rock.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. From the gun, running back on the move. At the 20, he's got space. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Wide out in motion. This is a designed run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll try it from the right. Hashing the angle shouldn't be too bad at this distance. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making his sleep.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him.
Let's go.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Running to the left. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? From the gun, the ground game. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short.
Timeout, TCU.
Oof, that's a long yard, boy.
This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. I'll admit, I wondered if they were just lining up to try to draw them offside.
Me too. Whenever you line up in your own territory, you're thinking, oh, they're just going to draw me offside. A lot of times, by the way, it gets the defense to kind of relax for a second. But you can tell they had a plan ready to go. They knew they were going to be aggressive.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Wolf. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the ground. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab.
Fucking pass,
So
bro.
close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. They'll immediately call timeout. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown ball. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
TCU 7.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Just 9 seconds to play here in the half. Let's see if they come out guns a-blazing. Running behind that left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down here for the offense. And as time runs out here in the second quarter, the offense doesn't want to make this deficit any bigger, so they'll take the knee and head to the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Horned Frogs will kick it away to start the second half.
TCU 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Offense set on first down. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on first down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
He's up to 55 yards rushing in this game and getting closer to 1,400 for the season. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play. This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half. Running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
He wants to throw.
Jesus
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
They'll go to the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete out of the backfield. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They tried to set up that screen. The problem was, David, they left a big hole in it for the tackle.
And just a great job by the defense. Like, that's a fool you play. That's a trick you play. It gets you to run upfield, rush the passer, slip it behind you. The defense did not bite. Great play. Great job stopping them on 3rd down.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Grabs it inside the 10. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Tennessee 21. TCU.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
On second down, looking to throw. He finds his man. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. That's caught. It's Sims. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. It hasn't been physical.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
At midfield, he's got room. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. The Horned Frogs are rolling down the field.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first down.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Intercepts it. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover zero. When I play cover zero, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Leaves it with the running back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43.
Oh, where the fuck is my injured? Like, what am I missing? Where are you at, bro?
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Tennessee.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Quarterback will audible. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He unleashes a long one. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
You see it in football all the time, right? I get a matchup on the outside. You want to try to play man coverage? I'm going to let my wide receiver try to go up and make a play. A lot of times the wide receiver wins. Not this time.
That's exactly what I want you.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
Bro, what the fuck
Can't
is that?
complete the long throw, and the
That is
defense
fucking
gets off the
trash,
field
man.
on fourth down. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Fast motion from the offense. Leaves it with the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third down, going up top. Scrambling away.
Damn, fuck that up.
Crosses the 30, he's got
What the
away.
fuck? How's that not
And
holding?
he's
What the
finally
fuck
down,
is that?
sliding in safely after the huge pickup. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Wow.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They'll test the right side. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Pickup of 1. It's down at the 11. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one is picked up in the end zone. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40, the 20, inside the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Volunteer. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
That's
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. Fielded in the end zone. It's Huffman. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Listen, QBs and wide receivers got to be on the same page. And you got to know when to throw that curl route. It's got to be on time, right when the wide receiver breaks so the DB can't catch up. Nice job, QB and wide receiver, being on the same page, getting some positive yards.
He's going to pass. Makes the catch. It's Sims. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line. And the Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. On second down. He'll fire. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here in the fourth quarter.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Back to the air one more time. He's got it. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Horned Frogs are on the move.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to do.
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. He's looking downfield to throw. Dances away to buy time. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. He's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. We've reached the 2-minute warning.
Every game is done.
That much closer to salting away a victory. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's back to throw on 2nd down. He fires to the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
I like Asker milk.
From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
And the offense comes up short on third down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on fourth down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. He'll come out throwing on first down. That one comes out hot down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown ball! And the stomping has commenced. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Memphis. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
This one's complete. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
And I love working the slot receivers, and you see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Makes the catch. It's Wiggins. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Trying to get to it. He's going to run it.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? And it's incomplete, and the defense holds.
And these aren't easy situations for these offenses, man. Like, it's a known passing situation. The defense is playing coverage. Nowhere to go with the football, forces the incompletion, and this one is all but over.
Quarterback checking off. They're going to open this drive with a pass.
Jesus
Looking
Christ,
to take a
like,
shot.
that is trash.
Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. He'll take another shot here. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
On third down, he drops to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This is great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.